And in other news, IM6, the ultra-secret British intelligence agency, is rumoured to be on the lookout for a rogue agent gone missing. Special Agent Wormold was the controversial architect of the ill-fated time transference program, which was scrapped earlier this year. The project, to send agents back through the ages, met with universal criticism when it was leaked to the public. Some insiders claim that the eccentric Wormold has hijacked the project and even started interviewing potential candidates, so-called
Time Troopers. What's wrong? Surprised that I appear to be normal? Thank you. So, don't believe everything you see on the news. Right. So, you want to be a time trooper, do you? Well, do you know the past? Because that's where your field of operations will be. I mean, I might decide to send you back to biblical times to stop a plague of locusts. I might send you back to the Wild West to prevent my great-uncle Charlie from being killed in a knife fight. I might assign you to ancient Rome to bring me back a plate of spaghetti portofino. The point is, you have to be ready for any eventuality, okay? Right, now I'll introduce you to my assistant, Agent in Training Braxton.
Hi.
So, remember, I'll be keeping my eye on you.
Time Trooper test. You think you're up to it? Let's go then. Welcome to Time Troopers. Let's put it in gear. Choose individual mode if you want to compete against each other, or team mode if you all want to work together. How many troopers are we going to put to the test? First trooper, what color do you want to be? Blue trooper, go ahead and choose your rank. Choose Start to begin the game. Use the Options button to change a few things about how the game is played. Choose the game option you wish to change, or use the Go Back button when you've finished. Choose Start to begin the game. Use the Your turn, Blue Trooper! In which decade did breakdancing first appear? The 1920s, the 1940s, the 1950s. Breakdancing, along with the hip-hop music that first inspired it, started in the 1970s. Yes, sirree! Up a space! Showtime, Blue Trooper! Penicillin, a helpful medicine, was discovered by scientist Alexander Fleming after he forgot a sandwich on his desk. It grew moldy, but he ate it anyway, and he didn't get sick all winter. Is this for real? No, this is not for real. That's not the right answer, I'm afraid. Stay there. Blue Trooper, show us your stuff. The first time that a European ship explored New Zealand in 1642, some of the crew were eaten by cannibals. Is this for real? Yes, this is for real. Oh, bad luck. Showtime, Blue Trooper!
The following year, Dr. Jonas Salk won a place in history by announcing that he developed an anti-polio vaccine.
Jonas Salk created a vaccine to prevent an illness called polio. What is the word for someone who helps patients by giving them medicine? A doctor gives out medicine. Well done! You go to the next space. You're up, Blue Trooper.
I never comprehended. However, these experiments produced a dynamo of which 90% of the energy was useful.
In the late 1800s, William Dixon helped this famous inventor create something to record images. Dixon and a team of other Edison assistants helped invent the first movie. Very good! Blue Trooper is up. It's double or nothing time. You get to move ahead 2 spaces if you get this question right. But we're gonna make it harder for you. Think you can do it? The Aztecs were an indigenous people in ancient Mexico who were conquered by European explorers in the 16th century. What country did their conquerors call home?
The Spanish conquerors were called conquistadores. The Aztec word for them is unpronounceable, but translates as extremely mean men on horses with big noses.
You did it! Ahead 2 spaces. Blue Trooper, you did it! You're the first to reach the 6th space. Blue Trooper, show us your stuff. This famous American author called himself Mark Twain after a comic book superhero he admired as a child. Is this for real? This is not for real. The young Samuel Clemens heard steamboat crew members call out the phrase Mark Twain, and the phrase sounded like a good name to him. Mark Twain actually means the water under the steamboat is 12 feet deep. That's right. Up a space. Okay, Blue Trooper, let's rock. Dr. King's wife, Coretta Scott King, fought for 15 years to get a national holiday commemorating him. When is Martin Luther King Jr. Day celebrated? The answer is the 3rd Monday in January. President Reagan signed the bill that set the holiday into law in 1983. That's a shame. No. Okay, Blue Trooper, let's rock. The state that became part of the United States in 1959 was formed by volcanoes like the one shown here. Which state is it? Hawaii, which is a collection of volcanic islands formed by the eruption and hardening of lava. Well done! You go to the next space. Blue Trooper is up. It's double or nothing. Answer a tougher question and you'll get to move ahead 2 spaces. Good luck! The city of Pompeii was buried in 79 AD. Which other 2 cities were also lost to the lava and ash? Crete and Athens, Stabiae and Herculaneum. The Italian cities of Stabiae and That's not the right answer, I'm afraid. Blue Trooper, show us your stuff. Wednesday is named after an old Viking god named Odin. Is this for real? This is for real. Odin was the chief god of Old Norse mythology and was also called Woden, from which Wednesday was derived. Correct! 1 space forward. Showtime, Blue Trooper! After the United States defeated the Taliban, an American citizen was found to be fighting on the side of the enemy. Is this for real? This is for real. John Walker Lynn pled guilty and was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Excellent work! Up a space. Blue Trooper, show us your stuff. What French science fiction author wrote these famous stories? 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, all these famous... You're up, Blue Trooper! Shown here is a system of writing used in ancient Egypt. Solve the word puzzle to find the name for this writing system. It's all Greek. You're up, Blue Trooper. England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland together are known by what name? The answer is the United Kingdom. Although its membership has changed over the years, the United Kingdom has existed since 1801. Definitely Time Trooper material, Blue Trooper. Congratulations.
Congratulations! History is certainly no mystery to you. Bravo! You've proven to be... Oh my God! IM6 have tracked me down again. This is disastrous! Sorry about that. It's just my tea. Anyway, gotta run. Mongol Horde special on the History Channel tonight. Gotta love the Horde.
What a game! Would you like to play again? Welcome to Time Troopers. Let's put it in gear. Hi, I'm Time Trooper Braxton. Time Troopers is really easy to play. There's a bunch of cool, different types of questions. But there's only 2 controls on your remote that you need to use. The directional arrow keys to move up, down, left, or right. And the Enter key to make your selection. On some questions, you'll be giving your answer out loud, and then pressing the Answer button to see if you're right. Whenever you see an Answer button on the question screen, you'll know this is a question you need to answer out loud first, and then press the Answer button. Anagram questions will have a timer, so you need to try to answer out loud before the timer ends. And if you answer within the first 10 seconds, you move ahead 2 spaces. For all the other questions, you don't need to answer out loud. Just select your answer and press Enter. These are called side scrollers. I ask a question and 4 possible answers pop in from the left. Just use your up and down arrow keys to select a target that lines up with your answer and press Enter. My favorite, wormholes. I'll ask a question, and using your arrow keys, you have to select either the left or right answer before the lights turn completely red. You get 3 questions in a row. If you get them all right, you move ahead 2 spaces. If not, well, you'll see. You might eventually come across a question you've already answered. If you want, you can press the menu button on your remote to go to a different question. Oh, and don't be surprised if you see Agent Wormwold pop in from time to time. He likes to mix things up a bit, like his fate cards, where he might suddenly send you back a space. Don't take it personally. Sometimes he sends you forward a space. That's about it. The first player to reach the center of the game board wins, which means you can join us Time Troopers out in the field. If you decide to play in team mode, you'll still have your own colored row, but everyone moves ahead of space when a question is answered correctly. Go get 'em! Hi, welcome to Time Troopers. Choose how many troopers? Okay, Red Trooper. Choose the game option. If you like, you can use the dynamic leveler. It keeps track of how you're doing and adjusts the level accordingly. If you choose the game option you wish to change. Choose Start. Red Trooper, you're up. Native Americans often hold social gatherings to celebrate Native music and dance. What are these gatherings called? Conferences. The answer is powwows. The modern form of the powwow derives from a religious ceremony practiced by the Pawnee in the early 1800s. Very good! Red Trooper, you're up. Mount Vesuvius erupted during World War II. Is this for real? This is for real. It happened in 1944. Nice try, but no. Red Trooper, let's see what you got. What age of human history is divided into the Paleolithic, Mesolithic, and Neolithic periods? The Stone Age, The answer is the Stone Age, so named because it featured the use of stone tools by our distant ancestors. Oh, I'm sorry, no. You have to stay where you are. Show us your stuff, Red Trooper. All martial arts, including the form of Tai Chi shown here, originated in China. Is this for real? This is not for real. Many countries developed distinct martial arts. Karate, for example, originated in Japan. Hi-ya! You got it. Up a space. Red Trooper, you're up. The Field Museum in Chicago hosts the largest fossil specimen of this dinosaur. Can you name it? It's a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Tyrant Lizard Queen, on the other hand, is a reference to a member of the British royal family.
Show us your stuff, Red Trooper. It's double or nothing time. You get to move ahead 2 spaces if you get this question right. But we're gonna make it harder for you. Think you can do it? The Arc de Triomphe in Paris houses the grave of an unknown French soldier to honor the memory of those killed during which war? World War I, which was fought from 1914 until 1918. Congratulations! Ahead 2 spaces! Red Trooper, way to go! You're the first to reach the 6th space. Red Trooper, let's see what you got.
Socialist state before any attempt was made to indoctrinate the rest of the earth with the Communist Manifesto. Stalin gave the world warning that Russia did not...
This Soviet leader created his own surname. Is this for real? This is for real. He came up with Stalin by combining the name Lenin with the Russian word for steel. Yes, sirree. Up a space. Red Trooper, let's see what you got.
Fate card.
You tell Copernicus that he is not the center of the universe. Upper space.
Red Trooper, you're up. A U.S. general led a coalition of 32 nations against Iraq in the Persian Gulf War of 1991. Solve the word puzzle to reveal his name. It was Norman Schwarzkopf. Way to go! Ahead 2 spaces. Red Trooper, let's see what you got. Revolutionary War battle site or state capital. Annapolis. Bad luck. No. Revolutionary War battle site or state capital. Yorktown. That's right. Revolutionary War battle site or state capital. Albany. Whoops, sorry. You only answered one of the 3 wormhole questions right. That's just good enough to let you stay on the same space. Red Trooper, let's see what you got.
Fate card.
Stalin does not like the way you're looking at him. Back a space.
Your turn, Red Trooper. It's double or nothing time. You get to move ahead 2 spaces if you get this question right. But we're gonna make it harder for you. Think you can do it?
To a better understanding of the religion of Islam, and perhaps it can remove some of the racism, which is like a cancer.
Before converting to Islam, this political activist had a different last name. What surname was he born with? Lee, Little, Brown, Bevins. He was born Malcolm Little, but changed his last name to X. That's not it. Sorry. Your turn, Red Trooper. Sea Captain or Star Trek Captain? Captain Kirk? Yes, sirree. Sea Captain or Star Trek Captain? Captain Bligh? You got it. Sea Captain or Star Trek Captain? Captain Cook? Very good! For perfectly answering all 3 wormhole questions, you go forward 2 spaces. Your turn, Red Trooper. It's double or nothing time. You get to move ahead 2 spaces if you get this question right. But we're gonna make it harder for you. Think you can do it? What was St. Petersburg called during the time of the Soviet Union? The city was called Leningrad, after communist hero Vladimir Lenin, and retained the name from the time of the Russian Revolution until the collapse of the Soviet Union in the early 1990s. Definitely Time Trooper material, Red Trooper. Congratulations!
A spirited performance. Well done. I think you're all to be commended for your... Oh, don't worry. It's nothing, just a false alarm. I have everything 100% under control. IM6 couldn't possibly get through my anti-quark shield. It's better than good. I paid a king's ransom, literally, to this trader in the 31st century. What? This is just particle board. That deceitful, swindling. I think a trip to the 31st century is in order. Oh, that was close. Where is everyone? If they're all back in the 60s partying again, I'm going to be very upset.